Well, hello. First stream on YouTube. I don't know why I can't get the chat to work. Like, I can see you guys, the chat works. There's less latency in this one. We're gonna be testing a few things out. That's part of the show today. We're also gonna go over a little new, not OGO, but new open game license from other companies. Free League has announced something today, which is dope. This chat's a little different. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to it. I mean, it's not bad, it's just new. So let me know if you guys have any questions that are here that have shown up, if you found it, the link works, all that stuff, how it looks. It seems to look pretty good overall. What else was I gonna say today? Yeah, man, I worked a ton this weekend on stuff. For those who don't know what this is about, that are just showing up, Erik Frankhouse Presents is a TTRPG-based YouTube stream, and we are also on Twitch. We've been streaming on Twitch for over 3 years, doing Pathfinder 2E, Free League games, Death in Space, Ogre Force for Mage Hand Press, which was Dark Matter. We called it Ogre Force. It was our homage to all things Power Ranger and a little bit of kaiju love in there. But we've been doing this for quite some time. I was the network director for Norse Foundry for 2 years. We just closed our contract out there, and we are coming over to YouTube, we believe, full time. Today is our first stream to see if we like how streaming over here works. We're used to streaming on YouTube, so if there's some little hiccups or anything like that during the stream, let us know. But today is Chronicles of Design for our live stream, and we are going through the process of designing both Monday and Tuesday's overlays for OBS and stream elements for our Dragonlance shows. Now, I want to be clear. A lot of people have problems with the OGL right now, and I don't disagree. Wizards of the Coast is doing is kind of douchey, but I have a lot of friends that work at that company, and there are a lot of people who publish games around it. The whole fight is around if you can make games using the OGL. With that said, we're doing this as our homage and love to Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman for making Dragonlance, and also for our love of Game of Thrones and heavy metal music, as you hear in the background. I think this is White Bat playing right now. We wanted to make sure we are supporting third-party publishers. So we're going to be working with Beetle and Grimm, TPK Games, and Mage Hand Press. We're using their Valda Spire if you're looking for new 5e classes. We're going to dive into this today. So let me show you where we ended and what we have so far. You saw the starting soon. You saw a little bit of the intro. This is the solo GM. We have our solo frame for me. Hi, everybody. And the goal of this was I wanted to be able to move people in any order I want for our 3, 4, 5 cam for the 2 shows. The green here is one of the 2 shows' colors. I'm not showcasing the other ones yet. I want to have a little bit of surprise for everybody. But this is the number 1. Our 2 cam select is pretty awesome. We can go right to the 2 cam. Moves me over, brings up our guest 1. If I want to change guest 1, I can do that as well. Guest 2 is on. It goes to the animation. The animation resets in OBS using a multi-action on my stream deck. If I do it again, I can bring somebody else in. 3, and so on. All behind the scenes, behind that transition that you're seeing, it's just doing a wipe and bringing the new one on. It also brings our audio in and everything else. It's working pretty well. When we go into our 3-cam scene, it's the same thing. If I want to bring somebody in, I can bring in whoever I want for that. So no matter who the guest is, I'll be able to do that. And this is using a 3-tiered nested scene where I'm moving one nested scene that has everything nested in it, allowing me to do all this lovely jazz. So that's kind of the short of it. This is a design show first and foremost for this live stream, starting January. I think it's 23rd. Let me look at our schedule here. It would be our first prelude or whatever is next Monday. The second one is the 24th. So Tuesday looks good. Thanks, Kyle. 23rd is at 8 p.m. The 24th is at 7:30. And this is kind of the setup for it. There's way less latency. There's a few things I want to test. I'm still setting things up on YouTube to make sure they work. But the weird thing about YouTube is you can't really do a lot unless you're live. At least not that I saw. Maybe there is a way to do stream testing. I'll look into it later. But I will test our reactions. So for those who were here last stream, let me go back to our solo cam. For those who were here last stream, there was a mistake in chat. I think Kelly said something about a green bikini worm, I think is how that went. Pretty sure that's what happened. So if you subscribe to the Streamloots, and for some reason, when I hit Streamloots subs in, it doesn't send it. It just does that. I don't understand why. I can't figure out what causes that part of it, but it is what it is. So let me pull up the public page. and we'll go to subscriptions here, and I'll just cut and paste it for now. If you go to the subscription page, which is this here, you'll notice that we added a new subscription, and it's the Twerking Green Worm. Why? Why did I do this? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I do this? So let's test some video out. Let's see what happens. Stream loot cards play. Right? Let's test an image. Dope. Dope. All right, let's test a sub. Let's test a reaction. I don't know, Todd. If you would like to look around, that'd be dope. I have set up SL and SL subs. I didn't want to set them all up until I knew it worked because it'd be a waste of time. Let's see if I can't pick. I wish I could pick the reaction I want to have play, but you can't. So I'm just going to do it until we get our twerking worm. I just realized you guys can't hear the audio. Can you? Can you guys hear the audio from those? I'm going to refresh it. You should be able to. Let me do another one. Yeah. Nope. Weird. It's doing it, but I don't know if you guys can hear. Can you guys hear those at all? Yeah. I don't know why. Can you hear those reactions on screen, though? Let's mute the music for a second here. Just hearing music? Hey, Maverick, what's up, buddy? Let's mute it. We'll try it again. Well, it's configured. It's sending them the browser sources in. I'm letting it control the audio. This is all the normal things I would do to make sure that it plays it. Let me check something here. Let's go over to the work screen. This is the whole point of this fucking show. All right, so let's look at what we got here. So if we test a reaction, right? It plays. And it's playing it there. And it's playing it there. And there's audio coming through. Click it like you mean it. So let me try again. If we test a reaction, right? You probably heard that one. So if you heard that, playing it there, that's because the output is playing it there instead of default. And there's audio. Streamloots might need to get its own click it like you mean audio piece. So let me try again. If we test a reaction, that's my guess, right? You probably heard that one. Because you're in a duplicate of me right now. So if you heard that. And it's weird. Let's try an alert one more time. There. Did that work? That should work. Problem solved. Just had to change one thing. Yeah. I fixed that. I was testing an audio piece. Thanks, Maverick. So that's good, right? Did you hear it this time when it's solo? We'll do one more. For someone who subscribed, though, once his audio is working, I added the twerking worm. It doesn't have audio. I might try to do it with audio. It's basically got to be an APNG, I found out. So let me go to reactions here and I'll show you. So basically, you can upload a reaction. So these are the ones we have uploaded right now. And this is our twerking worm, right? But I haven't found a way to add audio to them yet. Now, the ones that come with it, these have audio built in. right? All these have audio built in. So I gotta find out what they're using because these aren't. It says video CMDK. This one says video U, but I don't know what video you're using because when you go to upload one, let me just let me get rid of Screamy here. Okay, we don't need Screamy anymore. Well, we will go to where's reactions at? Subscriptions. We'll go to reactions, and we will delete this reaction. I'm just going to delete it, right? So it deletes it. I can add one. It just says I can upload an 88 by 60, but it doesn't say video. So like if I try to click the heartbeat, it doesn't work for audio. I might have to ask the Streamloots what they would use for it. Because any video I have doesn't work. Weird. But anyway, that's what that is. On your guys' facing side, it looks like this. And you can play these worms. And I undid Screamy, but I'll add them back for now. Right? So we'll go Scream. Boop. And save. Oh, Screamy. You want... Screamy. So he'll be back now, and we're good. But this is everything you can get with it. I just don't know what's causing our stream elements stuff. Anyway, let's shrink this down. I tried looking it up. And chat box, that's the box, but I just want it to be the chat bot. Maybe chat command is a better term. Stream elements complete guide, stream elements troubleshooting, stream elements chat command. Let's see if it works for them. Let's just pull this up.
Hi guys, go versus down. Let's go to the moderators, super moderators.
This is old. This is the old format.
As well. This one is also great to show the different
very old
that you could have, or they could. Lastly, let's try out some of our variables. Variables basically are little codes that you can type into the...
See, these are commands, but this doesn't say... It doesn't have it for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Let me check over here. Let's close this. Let's move this back over here. We'll leave that open. So you can see our commands, right? And like merch is this exclamation point merch. Everyone. Advanced settings. Says to do them all. Has commands. Don't need an alias for it. You can just use the regular merch. I'm under my YouTube. Right? So it should be exclamation point merch. And it should work for anyone. It's doing nothing. Man, that's a delay too for the chat. And it should pull it up, but it's not. Let's take a look on YouTube here. I'll get our music playing again for now. We'll play some of this guy's stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, AW, it doesn't work. I don't understand why exactly. And it is using stream elements in YouTube. I knew this was going to be a YouTube learning day, which I'm fine with. That's the whole kind of point, right? So what could cause this? What could be causing it? Let's go to YouTube. I wonder here. Stream elements, YouTube chat commands not working. I have them linked. I gave it okay. Maybe there isn't chat commands for YouTube. Maybe there's not chat commands. That would really suck. Like, Nightbot works. And chat commands should work. And I have it set up for it. Huh. Let's do command variables. Yeah, these are just variables that you can use. And they do work. And it even says when you go into chat commands to use exclamation point. And it's set for everyone. Let's try a default command. What is... Yeah, that doesn't work either. You just try SL. Nope. Super fucking weird. If anyone can find a reason that doesn't work, that is one of the things I'm going to have to fix. I'm going to make notes from tonight's show. So we're going to work on SL commands after the show for YT. Well, I'll put it on the burner for now. If anyone finds anything while we're doing the show, let me know. If anyone does any research, figures it out. I've never seen it work like that before. And I am signed into my profile for clarity. I'm in my profile. I am connected to YouTube in my settings. I'm broadcasting to YouTube. I even signed into my Stream Elements version of YouTube. Set up bot and tipping. Let me check the bot here. It says it's already using it. It says it's already using it. Weird. It says it's already using it. You guys can see me still, right? I didn't fuck anything up. Hopefully you can still see me. Yeah, I'm still live, it says. 28 minutes. Yeah, I've tried everything. I don't know. I don't know. Well then, let's bypass this. Let's talk about the next awesome thing. We're done. We're looking at this for right now, right? We got our notes up for our checklist. We have this up. I don't know if I'm going to do any sketching tonight. I kind of know what I want to work on. Yeah, okay. Let's throw up the D minor. So let's talk Free League, man. These guys. So Free League is one of my favorite companies. If you are not familiar with them, they make some of the coolest, things possible. Like, they make Blade Runner. They make everything, man. Blade Runner, Aliens, Death in Space they're a publisher for, Mork Borg they publish for, and now they've announced Mutant Year Zero, everything. So they announced today they're doing 2 new open game licenses. I got an email this morning from being on their track for, I was going to say publishing. For reviews and whatnot. And they are doing 2. They're doing the Year Zero engine, which I'm super excited for. I've been waiting for them to do this for quite some time. The Year Zero engine is fun. You can see it in Tales from the Loop and Mutant Year Zero. Those are the 2. Oh, you're playing with Scott. That's awesome. So, I've interviewed Thomas before. If you go through, you can see some of the interviews. I think those are on the Norse Foundry channel. Maybe I'll bring them over here and put them down as well. Or I'll put them in a playlist. But, I mean, Year Zero engine uses Mutant Year Zero, Coriolis. I still need to play this. I've heard nothing but good things. Tales from the Loop, Forbidden Lands, Alien, Vaesen, Blade Runner is all year 0, and then the new Walking Dead coming out, which is super cool. They're going to make an engine for it, freely publish their own role-playing games alongside the year 0 OGL, the YZE SRD itself being a major overhaul and update, so it looks like we're going to get an update for that. But besides that, Free League will also release a third-party license for the upcoming Dragonbane RPG. This is their fantasy one. It's an old fantasy RPG that they are bringing back, and they're remaking it for now. And if you haven't seen it, I like to say it's the fantasy Darkwing Duck image that really brought me to it. I don't know if you can see it right here. A little fantasy Darkwing Duck there. But this is going to be coming out in Q3. I have the demo for it. It's their version of their old school TTRPGs. I think they have a read more on it, but Drak-Orc, whatever it is, Drak-Orc de Mor, but I think it's pronounced Dragonbane, if I'm not mistaken. That's what it is in English. But this is the Kickstarter they did. I love the art on the inside of it. Look at this. Fantasy Darkwing Duck. Tell me that's not who that is. The Mallard Strikes. So they have some quick rules you can download, but it looks great. This might be something I'll look into running in the future. I love the maps. I like the set piece. I know that 88 Riddles is super excited to play this. So, pretty fucking cool. Speaking of 88 Riddles, we should probably look at this. Hold on. 88 Riddles made what may be my favorite box from this man. He kind of made something amazing. He made something actually boycott 1 TNT. All right, guys. Aliens RPG, where you at? He posts so much. I love his new G.I. Joe card. But where you at? Where you at? There is his new Kickstarter, which they're doing the inlaid boxes with Cryptic Creative. If you haven't seen this is pretty dope. Here, I will... let's open a new tab. We'll take a look at that. I'm excited for this. And then... Where's his box? He just painted this amazing box. I think it's sold. Yeah. It's sold already. He did this... I don't know who bought it. I don't think he said. Here it is. Look at this bad boy. How dope is that? And he said it's in honor of Orc, the new license. I fucking love this. It looks so good. So good. Riddles, if you're around, who bought that? I would love to know who bought it. It looks great. Here's this video. This is the other thing. Here we go. Let me blow this up. Check this out. How dope is that? So Mr. Riddles will be coming back here in February. We're moving Watching Paint Dry over to EFP. We're going to be streaming that here coming up. So if you love what we did before, we're going to be leveling the show up a little bit. We think we're keeping the same time and channel. Or time, not channel. It's going to be over here. We're probably going to do it on YouTube. But look at that. This man just crushing it. Crushing it. So if you hadn't seen that, I wanted to showcase it. I think it looks awesome. Let me pause this. Let's talk about their Kickstarter, and we're going to go into design. So if you haven't seen this, it's already hit its goal. Cryptic Creative makes coffin boxes. We're looking at doing some work with them in the future.
Monsters and
This is the new one.
A most logical combination to emanate from the graveyard.
How dope is this?
For your astute review, a special, unique...
I'm super excited for this. I'm sorry.
edition of 100 crypts, a collision of Kickstarters. Indeed, it is a mashup of sorts, but
I want the beholder.
Mash. Dice
I want the beholder really bad.
monster coins. Carefully choose from a selection of precision
Oh, there's a hair there.
edge backgrounds, classic wood varieties, and of course, your personally selected D&D monster. Will it be a dragon, goblin, or eye tyrant.
Eye Tyrant.
They design a perfect resting place for your dice or other worldly treasures.
Still just boxes adding minis. Are we adding minis to the show? I don't know. We've talked about it. I love to paint too, so we might do that. We'll see. I'm going to have a remind me on for this. Oh, I'd have to sign in. I'll do that later then. But 100. Make 100. Look at this. Pirate Compass, the Dragon Empress. These look really cool. I love the coffin boxes. If you've not seen the inside of them, he redid them recently. They got a recessed magnet to kind of hold them in place. But 1 of 100. It looks like they're just doing 100 of these. I might have to get in on this. It looks like the standard is 55, which isn't bad. And then Mashup Dice Crypt. What's this one? Mashup and Grave Crypt. I kind of want to unpainted. I might have to do this. Looks so good, dude. And I want the Beholder, or Eye Tyrant, as they say. I don't really care about dice at all. I have so many of them. I love these new adventure tokens they made. These are really cool looking. So, yeah, if you ever go to the Norse Foundry booth at conventions, that is, Cryptic Creative is at that booth a lot. They're related to the owner of Norse Foundry, which is, it's just awesome stuff. Awesome. Anyway, I wanted to showcase that. I don't know if you guys had seen it at all. So Free League, bravo. Super pumped that they're doing this. And then today, just the show design work that I did. So today I designed our 2 panels. I tried doing an animated one for YouTube. When you export as a GIF, and I just did the first page, and I exported it as a GIF. For some reason, it did not want to use the GIF. And when you do YouTube thumbnails, they say you can use GIFs, but it didn't fucking work for me. So, I don't know. I'm going to try maybe an SVG next time. See if I can get that to upload. Because I want an animated thumbnail. So, that didn't work. Right? So, since that didn't work, I made this one. Which looks great. I'm fine with it. It's a combination of all the assets that we've created the last couple shows. Along with BG, TPK, and our logo for EFP on there. So, that's what this is. But anyway, I just wanted to show what this was and kind of the process behind it. Now we got to talk about today's goal. There's 2 things I want to do today. We have our overlays. I have everything done. Let me pull this up. We have... Let's pull up our overlays. I've exported most of this stuff. Okay? So these are all of our overlays. We've went through the process of how to build them, which is what you see here. I kind of gave the rundown of how nested scenes work. I'm going to do that actually. I'm just going to put nested scenes up here. I also put a short up for it too, for YouTube. I guess if people see your YouTube short now, they have a chance to click and just come to your stream. So if we get new people in here, that'll be dope. So this is how nested scenes work. So the background, it's a layer stack, kind of like you see here, right? In our nested scenes. And our layer stack is the ninja source to the nested scene group 1 to the browser frame. And that's how this stack goes. I did transparency so you can see them, but they are 3 pieces. Make sense? So this is your ninja source. This is your NG source. And then this is your browser frame source. So that's how we built this out, this nested scene. And that, everybody, looks like this. So we went through all this. Today, I want to make buttons for that, and I want to start the frames for our Stream Loot cards. So when a card is played on stream, we're going to do a test card here, everybody. So let's just say I play a card. Let's just say I play one of the old Fontia ones, okay? We're going to tap it a couple times here. Should play on screen. You'll hear an audio that goes with it.
Erik
All right.
Frankhouse presents Played this card.
So you got an audio that plays. This plays on screen. We have to make this. And I have a lot of different ideas for the cards. We
Erik
talked about
Frankhouse
how we
presents
were going to
Played
do
this card.
this as a design where we do the split. And I think that's what I'm still going to do. I want to do a couple sketches, I think, to
Erik
kind of get
Frankhouse
things up to
presents
speed
Played this card.
for how I want things to look. I just realized I didn't have my second light on over here. Give me a second, everybody. We'll turn it on. Well, maybe I'll turn it on. So let's get this set up, and we'll do the sketch piece I did last time. We'll do it again. Because I don't know. I find drawing is a lot quicker for me than when I'm doing initial thought ideas. It's a lot quicker. And then once I get into the mode where I'm happy with what's there, let me bring us over to the solo GM screen. Once I get us to where I'm happy with what's there, I can just start developing it super fast and prototyping it. So we're going to set this up. Remember, I had to twist this a little further over. I'm just using an arm that's on a piece here. Tighten this, and we're going to set this up again. This worked great last time. I thought it did. Maybe you guys didn't. I don't know. Yeah, I think everybody said it was fine. We're going to do the rocket book piece again so that I can do pictures for it again. All right, let's mark that here. Let's do this. I have to turn this a little bit, actually. Yeah, did anyone find anything for why the Streamloots doesn't work? Or not Streamloots, why Stream Elements in the chatbot doesn't work on YouTube? Did anyone find anything? I did a cursory look, but I didn't find anything specific. Did anybody else? All right, so let's set this up. Rocketbook. Hopefully this URL just works again. I just realized our music stopped. I love this. So I'm using Bandcamp in the background. That's where I downloaded this guy's stuff. I've been trying to play it to see how I like everything. I love what it is. I wish there was a little bit easier way to set up a playlist. Bandcamp's great, but it has no player, which just seems odd to me. Ooh, boy. All right, so I definitely did not set this up right. We're gonna have to set it back a little bit here. I don't know how I did this last time. I think it was like this. Yeah, there we go. We almost got it. Get a rock down, so I'm just going to set it this way and let the weight do it. And we'll just kind of pull it. There we go. All right. So let's go back here and see. We're going to go back to our work screen. And then we're going to turn on Rocketbook, and let's just see if it works. It does. All right, perfect. So we need show names and stuff like that. I'm going to be working on that tonight. That was for yesterday's notes. Let's flip this. All right. So what is today? 16th? Correct? Yeah, 16th. All right. Let's get into design. So this is January 16th, 23. And this is going to be SL Lance card design. Okay. I'll let that take a picture, let you guys see it. I'm going to close this out because we're going to set up frames. We know that we want to use we can't use the colors that are here, right? Because if we use the colors, it'll be a little too much. What's up, buddy? I was just talking about your Kickstarter, and here you come in talking crap. Let's see what happens if I put this down. I'm curious, actually. If this is on here, if it has a hard time reading which is which. I'm just curious. Oh, I uploaded it. So this is the current card design that we were looking at doing. Something along these lines. So, we know we're going to be using this, right? We know we have these colors that we're going to use. And the question's going to be, what is our Streamloot cards going to look like? That's the question, right? So, we have our checklist, and this is our D-Lance overlays list. I'm going to make a new one that is going to be D-Lance Streamloots. Okay, we're going to hit this. We're going to do Project. We're going to do Design. We're going to do Para. And we're going to do... I need to pull up the Para piece, actually. Hold on here. Para. So Para note-taking is the style of note-taking that I've been using here. I'm going to put Para in here as well. So, projects, areas of responsibility, resources. Probably areas of responsibility would need to go on that. So, Dragonlance. So, D-Lance. D-Lance Streamloots. And then we're going to do this. Make it big. And then we're going to do D-Lance overlays as well. I'm going to add this. We're going to add D-Lance Streamloots. And I should be able to open this, and we're going to swap. All right, so now we got both on the screen. This is Mem, by the way, for those... Someone asked me that the other stream. I don't know if I ever said it. So we're going to do date. We're going to do today. And then we're going to go connection. Plus D-Lance overlays. Done. All right. Team for this is me. I guess you guys too. Okay, so let's get a checklist going. We know we want the cards to do a couple things, right? We know we want the cards to... We want it to do one card, works on both shows. We know we want it to have two halves, like we see on the screen there. Two halves. And we're going to do top Monday, bottom Tuesday, because that just makes sense. We're going to do upper left number, and then lower right number. So my goal for this is I want these two pieces to be 1 to 20. I think top's going to be 1 to 20, top left. And the bottom is going to be a damage number. I think that's currently what I'm looking at doing. So that they're all in one card. No real screwing around at all, right? So let's move this off. And let's do a couple of quick frames. Can I put two on here side by side? No, I can't. So we're just gonna manually do it. Alright, so we're just gonna do this. Leave a little gap. We're gonna go like this. I'm just gonna make some quick rectangles. So Trying to stay on screen for y'all. Might have to switch this to the rectangular version of this camera. So the latency seems to be much less on YouTube. I will say I like that. I really would love these commands to work, because then our latency is less. Like when I say, roll a d20 and you can get a response within 5 seconds, when our delay on on Twitch is like, Jesus, man, I don't know, 15 to 30, depending. How many across are we here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roughly. So I think that'll be pretty nice, to be honest, like having the lack of delay, because we're pretty interactive shows. And a lot of times I have to stop what I'm doing because the interaction gets messed up. So there's the rough idea for the shape. We're going to do this. And I think in the upper right, this needs to be 1 to 20. Right? This is going to be a random number. And this will allow me to use it. I think this is going to be the shield, maybe? Gotta figure out what I want to use for this little corner. And then, because I'm thinking about making it look like a playing card. Maybe this should be the top of the shield? Hold on here. Do we use this mask here and use that as the design? As the corner pieces? And split it in half? I mean, I could make the card the fucking shields. My problem is if I make the cards the shields, they're going to look like all the overlays like the one I'm in right now. Because we could do that, and we could go like this, right? And then bring it in like this. And this could be just a random number. And then we could have the split. I think the split's going to be a lance. That's the game plan, I think. The split's going to be here. Like so. I'm not opposed. The other option is to keep that bubble style and mirror it like a playing card. Whereas like this. Like that. Not that. Let that take a picture. I wouldn't be opposed to this either. And then having the split like roughly, I think I want it to start here and here. And then just go across. So I have plenty of writing space then. Because then all your writing space for your show can have like that. And then the top can do the same. You know what I mean? Like that. That's the game plan. That's my game plan. It doesn't look bad. It really doesn't. I just realized I need to turn this on again. Let's turn off some stuff we don't need. Steam can get closed. But I do need to turn this on action bar. So what do you guys think? I mean, this design works for me because if you bring up, let's bring up this. Let's go to the stream loots. Let's look at cards. Okay, let's look at cards. So if we manage a collection, this is what a card looks like. Here's all the stats that are in it. So you got the type, the name, the detail, the description, the card type again. And I already have shield cards. That's the other thing, too. So my Living Athantia cards are shields. I didn't even think about this until now. So I really don't want... I don't want to use shields as our card. You know what I'm saying? Because they're already there. I've already used this style of frame. And I like the playing card. Let's look at Graphic River here. So Graphic River does some really cool CCG card frames. And you can pick up the card frames cheap. I like to look at them for like inspiration. And they're cheap. Like you can get them really cheap here. It's a nice hidden area. You support an artist. But like, so for example, this is one of those ones that's just like a classic, right? It's just a card template, fully layered PSD. These are new. And these are great. But we want a split design. So we can't have the top, the bottom, and top like this. We need a split design. We use these for Spartacus Blood and Sand. I own a few of these because I like taking elements from them and building my own. I love this, by the way. This character card pack. It's just monsters. Just beasties. Super cool. So, we need something more open like this. Like 100%, we need something more open like that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's look up if I were to add a card to a collection. So let's go to the collection we're going to work out of. So I have used 5 of 7. I don't want to make a new collection. I really don't. I want to keep the collection we have. And I'm thinking about adding it to Ogre Force. And just changing the image to Ogre Force. Because I like you guys to be able to break cards down and have them in one collection and just, like, list them. Like, all the Thauntia will always be in here. The DH base set, maybe I'll put it in here. This probably makes the most sense to put it in. Because I can just make a deck in here. Because these are all turned off right now because we're not using it. But you can see Death in Space is in here. You know what I mean? I think that makes the most sense. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I think this makes the most sense. So weird too, like in the live chat, when I click it and I hit participants, I can only see my name and participants in Stream Elements. But if I go into my live stream and look on my chat log, I can see everybody who's in it. It's so weird. And you guys can still hear me, correct? There's no problems or everything. Stream is running smooth. So weird. Not quite sure how I feel about how this streams. We got a good bit rate. Stream health is excellent. Normal latency. And that's all fine. I test chat again. I'm going to test chat from the website. Yeah, it works. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, it seems to be working. So fucking dumb. Yeah. All right. Cool. So then let's do design work. I'm gonna make a new file. I need to look up Stream Elements card size. Sorry, Stream Loots card size, because I want the optimal card size. 260 by 394. Such an odd. It's an odd, really odd card size, right? So 394 by 260. These only need to be 72. These don't need to be bigger than 72 DPI. RGB, totally fine. Other way. I'm going to create this. Okay, so this is our card. I know we're going to use this as an asset. So I'm going to paste it in here. We're going to fit it to the page. I don't know exactly how I'm going to use it, but it's going to get used. Okay. We're going to make these in an artboard. Like so. And then this is just going to be assets. And we're going to go down one. We got to figure out our board. All right. I think this is the best design. I like the concept. I might have to do some drawing in Illustrator, to be honest, but we're gonna fuck it. We're gonna try it in here. So cut, paste, transform. So my goal, I think, is to do this. Oh, that's really crappy looking. I think I have it in here. That's weird. There we go. So let's go like this. That was made noise. I don't know what it was. Do we do it where it sticks out? That seems like it takes up too much space to me, though. Like, I kind of want it... like that, maybe? Cut, paste. We're just going to flip it. Audio and video works from my phone, already set up from Twitch. Yeah, Dan, all that's working for me just fine. The problem I'm having is Stream Elements chat commands don't work. I don't know if you've ran into that at all. And Dan, what's your name on Twitch, by the way? I don't remember that name being... I should know it, but I don't. So I'm kind of thinking like that. That's what I think. That's what I want. Oh, DK, what's up, buddy? Yeah, DK, I've been trying to fix chat commands. Don't work. The Stream Element chat commands just are. It just ignores them. Like, it doesn't do anything. If you hit exclamation point SL, it does nothing. And I even did tests before the show. It just does this. It doesn't pull the chat bot. And it even says the chat bot is integrated. Because it says it's running. So it has permissions. Not sure what is causing that at all. So, while I don't hate this, it doesn't feel very card-like. It doesn't feel like what I want. Like when I think Dragonlance and heavy metal cards, What do I want the Streamlit cards to look like for this? Because these are going to have numbers in the corner. So we'll just do a test. We'll just do one. We'll make it white, because we can always adjust the colors afterwards. Yeah, exactly, DK. Is it exactly right? I have no idea why. So do one here. And this is going to be 1 through 20. So let's start with the biggest number. I think this is going to be 1 to 100. Like that. It's not bad. It's not bad. This is just base layout. We're not doing anything stupid, like anything crazy. Then we need a tear through the middle. So let's put a white background in. Just out of curiosity. Let's make this white. Right? And let's do nothing. Yeah, DK, if you can find anything, I'd be happy to listen, because I screwed around heavily. Yeah, so I'm going to do the lance as the divider. So if you look at the art here, this piece, I'll do a little labeling. This is going to be the lance. Kind of goes like this with the shell. And so that will be the lance. What's up, buddy? 8-ball doesn't work. So this is going to be a lance, I think. Here. These are going to be the shield. And this is going to be 1 to 100. And this is going to be 1 to 20. Because I'm going to use this on the show. This is going to be Monday. And then this is going to be Tuesday. To help label that out so that makes sense for you. Hey, Todd, what's up? Yeah, dude. I've tried everything. 8-ball doesn't work. Everything's active. None of it makes any sense. Sorry, I'm leaning off screen right now, guys. I'm grabbing something. As a matter of fact, I'm going to switch me to a regular... Come on here. I'm going to switch it to a regular cam. Just so we have a big one in the corner, so you can see me as I'm moving around. Because I got to lean over to right and draw and shit. So... It looks like a playing card. Like, I'm not opposed. You know what I mean? Like, let's grab a lance as an art piece that we can draw over top of. So we'll do a lance. Not Lance Armstrong. Lance. Joust. PNG. And we'll just draw over top of it. I wonder if they have the Dragonlance. Dragonlance art. Dragonlance lance art? I mean, this is the lance they use. It was technically a spear. Technically. So let's try Dragon Lance weapon art. None of those worked, Todd. I tried all of them before show. And like I said, if I go into Stream Elements command, it's here, and just to show in my chat commands, in my chat window, we will open this up. You can see Streamloot's bot is running. Hello, Streamloot bot's running. So it shows that the bot's running too. Right? So bot's running. They're all on. Every one of them is on. I mean, 8 Ball's off because I never use it, but the commands is on. Like, you can see it here. I'm just wondering if there's something in Stream Elements that has to be connected. And I tried a couple different things. Let me just go to Stream Elements again. I'm going to go to my settings off screen here. It has all my stuff in. Here's my profile. It shows that I am currently on... Let me hit channel settings. Yup, that's correct. That's correct as well. My YouTube channel's added. It's the right one, obviously, because we're streaming to it right now. I don't know. Maybe you have to be partner on YouTube for the bot to work? I wouldn't think so. You know what I mean? I've looked around too, so I mean, there's got to be something. Stream Elements, chat commands on YouTube. You know, I'm curious here. Hold on here. We're going to go to overlays. I'm just going to make one here, right? Yeah, whatever. Start. And then we're going to do this. What? No, maybe later. We're going to do this. We're going to add a widget. We're going to add... There is a chat one in here. So I can do my stream's chat, right? And it shows it all. And when you hit it, it puts it here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me blow it up, but it shows it here. So like in here, it works. Right? So let me just up the size, so you guys can see it. So you can see when I hit it, like if I do, for example, exclamation point SL, it'll take a minute to update here, but it will. And once it does, it might do it. No, maybe not. So it doesn't do it here either. And this is basically an overlay. Like if I wanted to put it on the window with everything, that's what that would do. Beats me. Like I really, really don't know. Weird, right? Fucking weird. I'll leave this. So anyway, back to the Dragonlance. While you guys are looking at that, thank you. I don't... I wish I could find the official look of a Dragonlance. Dragonlance, ttrpg, Lance weapon art. Let's see if we can find something that way. This is the only one I can think of where it's like a. Let me just try pasting this in. So this is what they used, right? So we could flip this. Like so. You could remove the background. Like so. Transform it. Like this. Maybe we do a flag green and a flag orange. Like opposite sides. I'm not opposed to this design, to be honest. Something like this might not be bad. So let's actually make this something. Oof. That's way too much. We have never made a deck of cards that look like this. This will be a first. We don't want fill. We want nothing. We just want lines. All right, so we go like that. Then we'll make another one. We gotta do this. I'm gonna bring this one in. Now we just want do that, and then I will pull this to here, and then we will hate when it does this shit. You used to be able to, if you click once, it does that. Let me try. Nah. It's different than illustrators. Very different. Same problem I was having the other day when I was using it. Anyway. We're just test running right now anyway. Got something, one sec. Alright, so we have all these. We know what they're going to look like. Let's turn this off. Okay. Turn this back on. And let's make a dragon. I'm gonna do none. I'm gonna do one. Do a slight curve. Looks like we got to go roughly like this. I like the idea of that being jagged. That'll go to here. Too high. Just kind of keep the design. We'll go back in and add details as needed. Like that, no. About here, 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 here. Don't want the curve here, 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 here. Curve it slightly to here. Bring a lip out. Point it here. That. I'm probably going to want to just go like this. Bring it around. Just get that kind of fin that comes out on these things. Like so. Like so. Bring it back in. Bring a curve here. You can always adjust this afterwards, so little curve, little curve, about like that. Bring this in here, and like that. Okay, let's turn this off again. It's a dragon head, right? So now we gotta decide if we want more. So maybe we do fill this one now. We'll fill it in black just to... yeah, we'll just fill it in solid black. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at it. Let's go back to here. Yeah, I kind of like this as the divide. I think this might work. It'll take a little bit of work. Get the lance handle that comes off of it. We'll do a flag that hangs. We'll have to get a frame in here, because I don't like this not having a frame. I still don't know about these shields, though. I don't know if I'm a fan. At all. What is this? I want to hear that. Let's play this. Let's go back and look at our other overlays. I'm just curious. So this is our solo GM. We're using lightning, so we got clouds. These are just assets we're using. Clouds, lightning, right? Metal, dragons, scales, leather. What else do we use? What else do we use? Leather. Let's go to test frame. Cast iron. We can make that really easy now because we made the overlay piece for it. Our frames. We got bats that fall, so bats. All right, metalish. Our 3 frame. Our 4 flame. Okay, so that's what we got so far. Let's go back to our work screen. We also have our new dragon frames. So let's, hopefully this doesn't crash. Let's pull up our... Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, I was thinking maybe Crown 2. I just don't know how much like a playing card I want it to look, but the divide style that we're using kind of makes it a playing card. You know what I mean? That's our orange. I don't want that. I was thinking that, or a gem, or a different shield, or just some form of a shape, maybe. I'm not opposed to it. Like, I don't hate it. Is this it? Nope, that's old. It's the wrong one. I'm trying to find... Maybe it's this one. Oh, we're in that one. Trying to find the other overlay. These green frames? There we go. So we also have the dragon heads and the dragon frame here, which is this spiky frame, which this turned out really well by the end. I still got to do our logo that'll go there. So, what does it say here? It says, but from the link I posted... I didn't see a link you posted. Where'd you post it at, bud? Did you send it to me in Discord? We are live. You have a specific... Well, no, I have the chat in my interface. The chat's in my interface. See here, look. I'll show you. This, you mean? This is OBS. This is the chat in... Live chat in thing. Like I can toggle timestamps, participation, send feedback. And then there's a second one, which is here. And I could do SL on this. This is the other one, because I have two chats that pop up. One from OBS and then one from Stream Elements. And there's reactions that I could add. And I can do questions and Q&A and stuff like that. Let me try. I mean, I'll try it in this one. Nope. Because I do have two chat tabs. You can see them at the bottom of the screen. And one has all the emotes and stuff, and the other one doesn't. Community moderation. Permissions. General. Channel. Defaults. Advanced settings. Not seeing any. Permissions is the same. Community. I'll check Discord here. Let's bring this over here. Hold on here. I'll close this. I'll shrink this down. Let's bring this over here. This might have been the one I was looking at. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one I was looking at earlier today. Because there's really not a lot, by the way. You may already know the chat function only display if you are live, which we are. For the overlay to display the chat, you must be live and have the stream listed public. If it's not, then the chat and bot will not work. We are listed as public, I believe. Easy to check. Let's check it, shall we? I see stream URL. I see my key. Backup server. Closed captions. Let me go to solo cam here. Hold on. As I need to pull something over onto the big screen. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, I'm looking. It is public. So I just checked that. It is public. That's the thing I was wanting to know. The lower from the one you are already reading. Hold on, we'll go back to work. Just in case someone stumbles on the future, for YouTube chat, it's a separate instance for that. Since it's a web base, you need to go live first. This triggers the chat link to generate by YouTube. Then click the top chat menu from the chat to pop out a new window. For the chat pop out, copy the web link for the chat and add it to your scene as a web source. Once this is done, type something to make sure it works. Chatbot will take a bit to start up and activate, but should work. You have to do this each time you go live on YouTube. Not really following though. Weird. Okay. Why would I want to add it as a browser source? That doesn't make any sense to me. You'll need to go live first. This triggers the chat link to generate by YouTube. Then click pop out chat. Okay, did that. Pop out chat. Copy the web link. Add it to your scene as a web source. So SL. Nothing there. We're going to add it to their scene as a web source. Okay, this is... It doesn't make any sense to me, but I will. YouTube chat. I'll just say, I'll even put test, because this doesn't make any sense to basically add a chat bot. Because I'm not using the bot on screen, you know what I mean? And we're just going to put 1920 by 1080. And I'm just going to hit OK. We're just going to see what it does. This makes no sense. So it adds it. There's your chat scene. Right? It's over top of me. I'll move it back. Under Ninja Cams. There it is. It's on screen. We can see it. To your scene as a web source. Once this is done, try typing something. Test. Okay, that moves it. SL. Still nothing. Chatbot will take a bit to start up. It's already running. Shown here in real time. And I am signed in. I'm going to edit widget data. I'm guessing it's a widget problem. That's my guess. Subscriber, name. Okay, done. Goals, matter. Session data. Shouldn't matter. We'll just save it anyway. Totals. I'm going to reset it. We're just going to reset the session data. Okay. So we've reset all the session data, and I've saved the changes. Let's try it now. Nothing. Not a damn thing. I don't know. Makes no sense to me. Like, at all. I'm just giving it a chance to catch up. Like, I can do stuff like this and send emotes. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, though, because it wants you to add it as a browser source, which, why would I, like, browser sources are just to make the animated piece, have pieces work. Basically, this isn't reading chatbot. That's what it comes down to, I think. Even though it says the chatbot is working, it's not. And if I do set up bot and streaming, like I'm doing it now, it says, well done, you're using your bot. Next. Payments methods, next. It's like, copy link below and show for your tipping panel, next. You're done. Tipping is successfully activated. Let's try it now. I redid it. Still nothing. 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 I'll look into it some more afterwards. I don't know what else it could be. I did read this as well, though. That was my guess, too. So, I'll do a test stream or something later today. So, we know... back to what I was saying. We do... Thank you, though, DK, for trying. If you find something else, let me know. I'll keep trying. So, these are identifiers. Things that we know are part of our stream. So, these are identifiers. Okay, so clouds, lightning, metal, dragons, scales, leather, cast iron bats, crown, rose, sword, because those are the three Islamic Knight pieces. What else would be a good piece for this? Bones. Guys, oh, wait a minute. Wait. We saved... We found that guy's art yesterday that was amazing. Or not met yesterday, but like 2 days ago. Hold on here. Heavy metal card frames. Heavy metal art card frames. We found it on Pinterest. Because we don't want it too detailed. You know what I'm saying? But it was dope. Boom. We did find this yesterday. Are you using the points? Well, so that shouldn't affect me doing it, though, Todd. You know what I mean? Because I don't have any of the spam filters on right now. All filters are off. I always run that way. Modules. Let's try this again. I just changed one thing. Nope. No. Get notify whenever a chat activity happens. I don't have the Magic 8 Ball on. I don't have Twitter on because it doesn't make any sense to have tweets in my stream. It's cool that you can do that, but get notified in a chat whenever activity happens. I was thinking maybe activating that would do something. And I have a timer on too, and that timer hasn't clicked off either or done shit. At all. It's done nothing. So what I was thinking is, what if we use something like this for the art? Like a black and white ink style instead with a background filter over it. Like, let's see. Is this buyable? I want to know who did this. Let's do a image lookup. Soul Grinder fanzine artwork. Oops, sorry, didn't bump that. Illustrations for Soul Grinder. Okay. This is Soul Grinder images for a fanzine. God, this guy's art's really good. Oh, look! Secret Lair. He did top series. He did work for Magic the Gathering. Oh, shit. Bro, what? Oh my god, his stuff is so good. No wonder why. So good. So good. What does this guy sell? Damn. Alright, well, this might be good for inspiration then. Because then we could do, like, for example, I'm not going to use his art, obviously. Right? So, for example, my concept, I'll have to make my own, because if he had purchasable, I would have purchased it. But what I'm thinking is, what if it was like this? Oops. And we used an art style similar. Either I'm going to draw it or go find it or find assets to put together. That was the art frame. And that played on screen. Oops, it's cutting it off, sorry. Like that. Something like that. And then we color code it, right? Because I can easily just... Let me just knock out this middle. Alright, let's just mask it. Okay, so we masked it out, right? And then we can just add a layer. We're going to do a layer adjustment. We're going to do... God, how do I want to do this? Hue and saturation. We'll just make it to apply to it. Right? Yeah, I might do a colorization first. But this would be the easier way to do it. But we could do this in the color of the rarities. So if I did some cool art, we could do line rarities like that. And then you got to think, you have the split for the two tones, right? So we do this behind that art, like this, and we go boom, boom, right? Let's move this down now. So we just do a split divide. And we have our top half. Our top half is our... we'll do... Let's just do some color picking here. Boom. Boom. Yeah, I don't like that one. Let's do this orange. Let's do that green. We'll test them. Right? So we have this. So now we can just go like that. And then we can duplicate this. Okay. What's up, L Princess? Doing some card design for Stream Loots. Miss you guys. How you doing? Yes. Yeah. I'll double check it, DK. It should have set that up when I did the setup. But we'll double check that as well. Good call. Flip horizontal. Edit. Flip. Vertical. Yeah, I'm fucking around trying to figure out what I want, Princess. I'm not sure yet. I'm not 100% on any of it. We're just kind of messing around trying to figure out how we want this to look. And then we'll do this one in... Right? Something like that, I'm thinking. So top text, bottom text. That's the rough. Obviously, again, we got to replace this guy's art because we don't own it, and he doesn't have it for sale because he did it for another company. But something along those lines is kind of what I was thinking. Even if I get rid of that, you can see. Jesus. Yeah, we're switching to YouTube. I've been having a hard time getting the chat box to work. DK, I will go look at that. I don't know where I would have to give it permissions for that. Because I have community moderation. Permissions. Add and invite permissions for this channel. For now, the permissions won't apply to some channel features. Yeah, it's user email. So maybe there's a way you got to integrate bots? Daniel, maybe? DK? But otherwise, I mean, there is this in settings, right? But when you hit invite, it just invites emails only. See what I'm saying? Okay, I'll check list of viewers. We'll do that. Because I can definitely do that. So, participants, it just has your names. It doesn't have the bot's name. So definitely the bot doesn't have access to here. That is definitely the problem. Because it would have the bot's name in there. So it means we have to find a way to give the Stream Elements bot access to YouTube's chat. Hey, Elf, have you seen the overlays? Here, let me show you. We're gonna walk through the overlays, everybody. I helped GCU make their overlays for their stream. Here's our new overlays. This is gonna be for our shows. So here's this. Our intro. Right? My work scene, which is what you were just watching. This is what the show is going to look like. So high is the solo cam. Our test frame. And now I have the ability to call people onto stream. I did some really cool nesting stuff. So it moves me over, right? Now watch. I'm going to bring guest 1 on. Bats. There's guest 1. But if I wanted to, I can bring any guest. I'll bring guest 4. I can switch anyone. Right? And all it is a fade, hide by a transition. So now let's say guest 1 is on, and I want to go to our 3-cam select, and I want to bring guest 3 on. You can do that as well. Again, you can change it out. Bring on guest 2. And then when we go to our 4-cam, guest 3 is there, but I can swap them as well. We'll have a map version as well that'll get added into this over the weekend. But this is what we're doing for our lovely piece here. Pretty happy with it, to be 100% honest. Yeah, so there's 2 shows. So here, let me go back to our work screen for you, okay? So we have 2 colors because we have a Monday show and a Tuesday show. Let me get rid of this, which is my Rocketbook. Rip. So this is our overlay sets. We have our Monday and Tuesday shows. Green for one, orange for the other. And this is what they look like. And this is like a triple nested scene to a quad nested scene to make it so I can do that stuff. This is what it looks like. Art pieces, art frames, different color for each show. I'm super pumped. I think it's going to be super fun. We did add a new stream reaction in Streamloots. So I got Streamloots working fine because it's a browser overlay, right? It just slaps it on screen. That wasn't a problem, but I cannot get the goddamn chatbots to work at all. Like we've been fucking with it on and off this entire show. But I made a twerking worm. During our show, there was a joke that happened because of Kelly that was, let me close some of these out. I love his work. I'm going to use this as a reference material. Oh, this is even better. This is even better. I'm going to add this in as well real quick here before I show you it as reference. I love this guy's work. I might be able to do something fun with it for what I want. Because I want a heavy metal aesthetic, and this is just too good, man. Just so I have it. Okay, so anyway. Let me file save this in case everything crashes. This is going to be D-Lance SL cards. So we have it saved. Right? Everyone's saying Turok. Yes, that was the game plan. Because this is Dragonlance, baby. So I did make, this is our frame for the map. This is going to get replaced with artwork. It's just a placeholder. All these frames are custom. Everything for it is custom, right? So we're going to close this. And I will close this. And let me open up. I made this today. I made a split frame today. Where are you at? Here's my blend frame of the two for the show. And it's just literally the two frames blended together to make it into this. So this is the blended one. Kind of like a heavy metal rock album over the top, hence the music and everything else for our Dragonlance stream show. So I'm pretty pumped for this. But yeah, Turok vibes. You got it, man. That's what I was looking for. So this is just my roughing out cards and how I want them to look. I think we're going to do a Dragonlance in the middle. I think it's going to be a playing card. While I love this look here of these elements, I just don't know. I just don't know if I want it to look that busy. Oh, but I was going to show you the twerking worm. Hold on here. So we made a twerking worm in our reactions. Public page. Check this out. Look at. So someone said a green twerking worm, and I made a green twerking worm. Which is a playable reaction. The stream loot stuff all works right now. I have no problem with that. But I cannot get the damn bot to work for chat. And there's nothing here either. I'm under YouTube owner. That's on. I did all the privileges. I don't know, man. I don't know. YouTube live chat bot access for stream elements. Yeah, everything I've read. This is what everything I've read, DK. Elements launches overlay manager. Boom, done. How to get started. You do this, you give it all the access, and it's already got access. Choose connect, choose a channel or brand of the account, allow the stream to manage your account, which I did. Now enter your PayPal, tips. Oh, Real POTUS misread green background as green bikini worm, and a meme was born. I thought it was Kelly. It was POTUS? Oh, I gave the wrong person credit for the mistake. So you make your overlay. Click channel, followed by settings. Add YouTube channel. Flows to the same new users. Choose Google account associated with channel you wish to connect. Choose a channel or brand. Allow stream to manage your account. Now that your chat is connected, here's the overview. Overlay manager. Super themes. This is an old one, by the way. Where's chatbot? XSplit. They don't even talk about chatbot. I know I screenshot and did it in Discord. You're right. 100% did. Totally forgot. 100% forgot. I've been a little busy. I don't see anything. I wonder if chatbot doesn't work. Give chatbot access. Give stream elements chatbot access. I haven't downloaded. I don't fucking know, man. It's gonna be one of those things where like reboot OBS, everything works fine. Like watch. You know what I'm saying? I did post it in Discord. Yeah. So that's the concept for what we're doing. I don't hate this theme. right? I do like the lance. I think it looks good. Let me pull the rocket book back up here for a sec. So this is the theme. I don't hate that. It's not 100% though. I don't know. Let's try another one. Let's scratch this. Let's just delete that. Where's this one? We'll leave that. Let's delete this. While I love that, it may not be the right look. It should work, but it's not. There's got to be a setting then. There has to be a setting that is fucked up. Has to be. Army theme updates, latest show confirmation dialogue, streams. And dialogue when stop recording. Projectors, systems tray, preview, importers, studio mode, multi-view. Yeah, DK. The only thing I can think of doing is cutting YouTube and booting it back up. So at the end of the stream, I'm going to reboot OBS and see if maybe it was something to do with that. Because it should work and it is not. You know what I mean? And I've clicked everything. It's the only thing I can think of. So we know we need the split colors. We know we need that. We know we do like it. Oops. I just don't know if we need these. Let's look through Adobe Stock. Let's see what we do here. So let's go to Adobe Stock. Oops. Okay. And then let's look for heavy metal frames, right? I mean, that makes the most sense to me. So let's look at card frames. CCG frames. See if anyone's loaded anything here. No. Let's do heavy metal frames. We've done this before. Nah, I'll get it fixed, Todd. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Maybe death metal frames? Because we're looking for kind of a death metal-y look. Let's say death metal assets. No. Death metal? Let's just type death metal. It's probably just going to be all font stuff. Okay, this guy might have something. Even a death metal pattern or text would be great. These are individual font. We have vegan and death metal. Fuck. It can't be too much because, like, if it can't match the overlay. Because if it matches the overlay, they won't stand out well enough. You know what I'm saying? So it needs to not match the overlays identically, but it needs to feel like it's in theme or in flavor of. I'm just looking for inspiration right now. That's all I'm doing. Any inspiration, anything. I'm really liking the black and white ink. I'm tempted to go with that. You know what? Actually, hold on. I might own a graphic river card. I'm happy to use something. I'm happy to use TCCGs that are already made. And I feel like I might have bought ones with skulls on it. Let's see here. I'm double checking. Because there's a couple artists on here that I follow. And I've purchased. This is what I was thinking of. This is the one I was thinking of. It has a skull on the back. Cool art, but it has all the frame pieces. You can build your own. I would cut this out, divide it in half. Yeah. That's the person I was thinking of. Like $11 for a card frame that I could gut is perfect. You know what I mean? And I can always make my own. Like, I've made almost every other card set we've had. I do like using the Streamloots ones because they're easier to update. So here's the ones I modified for our Living Athantia. Yeah, these are all too cartoony or too busy. Is this dragon scales? The robot uprising will be obvious. I think I just need to reboot everything and see if it works. Like, I connected my YouTube 4 days ago, so there's no reason that it wasn't connected. Yeah, it's the whole uprising. They just don't follow suit. Yeah, none of those look the way I want them to at all. I'm going to have to make my own. So let's go back to looking at death frames. Like, even something like this. Just a barbed wire frame with a black metal background. Let's do... create a board. I'm gonna do death metal. All right. Ooh. Yeah, I've let it set. I mean, led by Clippy. This is dope. Look at this. I kind of like the textural style for it. This cross-stitch feel. Let me see if this is for sale. I'm going to add this to death metal. And we're going to do a Google image search for properties. No, we don't want that. Nope. So maybe... let's find image source. I see it on Pinterest. Yeah, but it's not showing for you guys, though. You should have access too. You know what I mean? And I have 2 chats running. Like, I have top chat on and live chat on. I'm gonna hit learn more. See? I just did learn more for that live chat. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I dig this. Looks like I can purchase it too. This is the other one I was looking at. On cloth. Not enough space though. This is dope. This is Kefta wallpaper. What the fuck is this a company? This is also great. The uploader is not the artist. Okay. Who's the artist? Let's do another image search. Oh, hey, I love when they say uploader's not the artist, but they don't they don't say who the artist is. See, I can start a poll, I can start Q&A to engage the audience. All that stuff works. But that's on YouTube side. Activity feeds on. It might be Shadow and Bone. You're right. It possibly could be. We'll use it for reference then. Ooh. That's dope. I don't want spider webs. I thought about going with something like this where it's just lightning. Because this is kind of suiting to the show too, and I could just do lightning through. I'm going to save it again. Oh, no. Let's close this. Let's save this into our death metal again. Is an option. Because I can make lightning. Kefka wallpapers? Final Fantasy. I'm liking the barbed wire more and more, actually. I didn't think I was going to, but I do dig it. This is what I was thinking, like a vector ink border. This could work as well, because I can make that in like 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Because they have some good vector ink borders in Adobe that I can pick up to use and manipulate. I love this too. This kind of look. I have one like this that I can use. I already own. Save this back into here. Or something like this. I have a skull border one too that I can use. So if we go back into Adobe and we do goth wallpaper, we can find ourselves something in here, I bet. Let's do gothic instead. Yeah, like boom. I own this one already. I use this for Magic and Monsters. Let me do Gothic border. Yeah. Gothic frame. See, I could do these kinds for the edge of it, which would be kind of cool as well. Like this. This is hot. What? This might be good. I can recolor that easy. We can add some shapes to it. I don't hate this. No. We want to save to manage. We want to save it to frames. I dig this. I dig this. Let's turn off this. We don't need this anymore. I'm gonna turn off the rocket book because we're kind of done sketching, I think. Let's bring this up so it's on the side. And then let's bring this back up again. This is number 1 right now. I really like that. And I can modify it really well. Baroque frames? No. Are these vector? Do you guys think Baroque when you think Dragonlance and heavy metal? I kind of feel like that fits, right? Am I wrong? And they have more. Look at this. This is not bad. This is that black and white that we wanted. And these are assets I can just take and modify. Oh boy. They have them in black and white too. Okay. I just tried another link, a different SE page for troubleshooting. Command's not working. Did you Discord it to me? Let's check it out. Step 1, SE Live. Check 3 stripes at the top left of your activity feed. All right, activity feed. I do not have the 3 stripes there like normal. I am used to them being there for my other piece. I'm going to delete the activity feed and reload it. Stream elements, dock, activity feed. Yeah, so the activity feed doesn't have the 3 bars that they are talking about. I know what they're talking about because they're there for YouTube. The hamburger. So in SE, click the 3 stripes in the top left of your activity feed to expand the menu. Click settings. So I can't do that. I can filter it. I'm going to reload overlays. Doesn't do anything. There's definitely a problem with this. I hit go live. That's a weird button. I don't know. Yeah, let me try SL. See if it pops it. Nope. Live chat. The activity feed doesn't do what it should. And that's tied to stream elements. I'm running the default. That's all correct. I could log out and log in. I don't really want to do that. So, okay, so that's that. It's a stream. I had to do this for Twitch when this was a problem. Third intro show. Scroll down and click connect custom bot. Well, there's no scrolling. Here, I'll put it on fucking screen for you. Like, you can see there's nothing up here, right? Now you can see it. Charles authorizing the custom bot. Common issue being account doesn't show connect activity feed. So that's what we're having here. Right click your OBS desktop shortcut, not the OBS live shortcut, and navigate to properties. Oh. Okay. Let me OBS. And then let's open file location. Let's go to properties. Okay. Under properties, in the target field, add one of the following to the very end. What is that under? I am in properties. Well, that's local host issues. General, normal. And the target field. Target field. We get to add a space before the current path. I'll have to do this after stream. I'll do this after stream. It doesn't look like I can do this live. But this might be helpful. Thank you. I don't think this is it, but we can definitely try it afterwards. I had to do something similar with Twitch when I was having problems. We'll see. We will see. Baroque frames. This might be what we're using. I really fucking like that. This is the other one I was looking at here. Really clean. Laurels are on the edge. I'm going to save the library as well. They have a few, so if I wanted a series that give me more than one, I don't need those. Nice pattern for the background. This might not be bad. Ooh. Okay. More to think about. This is the other one I saw yesterday that I liked. It's tribal, though, and that's not what I'm looking for. Tendrils, not suiting the show. Dope, but not suiting the... Actually, I will save it, but it's not what I want for the show. Yeah, test. It's definitely just the chat bot's not connected. That's 100% where we're at. I like this. Might be able to modify that. Nah, it's too vintagey. Huh. I'm not I can't tell what the fuck it is. It's a little, it's good. That might be a little too, what's the word I'm looking for? That might be too gothic. Like just in general, it might be too gothic. There's 100 pages. This is fly. I wouldn't use it right now, but that's really cool. I might use that for something later. Yeah, I don't know, DK. It might be the most annoying thing I've had happen is this fucking chatbot. A little too cartoony. I don't hate it, but... The stuff from White Bat's so good. Could go something like this. Oh, by the way, if you've not played Blasphemous yet, and you are a fan of Castlevania like games, dude, it is so good. I've been playing that in my off time. Really enjoying that. What is this? I'm sorry, what? Look at this, everybody. We are going to do heraldry for the show. Did we just find our solution? Look at this, the whole fucking library of heraldry. This is amazing. Man, I won't use it all. But this here and this here could be perfect. Fuck. Oh, come on. Damn it. Well, I need to do that. Let me refresh this page. There we go. Where did it go? Gotta find him again. Ooh. No. Also possible. Let's find the ones we were just looking at. Here they are. I want to see more of this style. This here. This here. For like dragon styles almost. And Griffin dragons. That'd be dope. This set is dope as hell though. I think this might be the winner. I mean, I'm going to have to redo it heavily because I don't want a circle. I'd have to cut all that out and build my own frame. But this might be a good solution for the show. I wonder if it's a vector. Let's license it. Let's find out. We're going to do this as heraldry. What do they call it? They call it the heraldry, right? Am I wrong? Let me move it over here so I can see it better. What do they call it? Heraldric, okay. frames version 1. We're going to put this in our assets. We're just going to do frames. And then we're going to save it. And then we're going to open it. Oh, it's Illustrator too. Okay. So let's close this. We're going to save this. We're going to reduce it. And then we're going to open it up. Oh my god, I think it is. It probably is possible, Todd. Probably is possible. I did add the bikini worm to almost everything. Like, we don't get custom chats here yet, like emotes, but we will eventually. Let's see what this looks like. I want to know what kind of vector we're dealing with here. Very complex. But not too bad. I like the look. I could duplicate some of this with a dragon image. We can get a dragon vector in this style. So these are great images and assets, but what I don't get... Hold on here. I need to see if this is just a big grouping. Because if this is just one group, this could be very difficult. Oh, I think it is. I would have to really gut this one. Let me ungroup some stuff here. So they just colored it in the background and put a texture frame over it. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Smart, though. It looks great. I don't know. I can't fit the writing in there. I would have to do some heavy edits over top of this and build my own. You can see all the assets that they've used are here. The only thing they don't give you is the frame. But I could put one number bonus up here, put the other number bonus in the bottom, and split the frame with text. That's not a lot of writing space though, man. I'm not opposed. I don't hate it. I think it looks amazing. If nothing else, the other assets are good. What I wish is there was a square one of that frame. Oh. Here we go. Same artist. We're going to license this too. I'm going to download it. This is going to be Antique Frames V1. I think we might be able to combine those together. Right? And then there's this. I don't like those. I love the illustrative quality of this. That's really what I dig. And I can cut a lot of this up and rebuild. My night's gonna be cut out for me tonight. I don't have a lot to do. So there's this kind of crap. I wish they would say what artist this was. I'd be willing to... Oh, is that a skull? More demon, bear. This is kind of nice, too. We're going to license this one, too. The eagle's good. Some more heraldry elements. Vector. V1. I like these two. So I want to click. Where's that original frame that we used? I'm going to save this for later. Save this for later. This is going to get licensed as well. And then this is going to be heraldry. Heraldry elements V2. Oops, sorry. Shit. Nope. V2, not 1. V2. I think all those together will give me a good amount to play with. What I want to do is I want to click this. And then you can usually... Yep, here we go. You can look through the stuff that just this person makes. And they may... I like their art style. They may have something else that fits what we're doing. But they're great vector images. Like this here. Solid. I'm going to save this to library. I'm going to manage it. This is going to be a pattern, though. I could use this for a Thauntia, actually. So let's put this one in patterns. Put it here. See, they have some more heraldry shielding here. I like this. Be hard to split it, but we could do... It almost looks like a heart, doesn't it? Save this to the library as well. Frames. I wish I could increase the size of this stupid thing. It's so dumb to me that I gotta like manually scroll. Okay. And that's like my libraries for all my stuff too that I do. Like everything's in there. Skulls. Just getting skulls. Here's wings. Great wings for stuff. I think this will look great over our stuff. I think we're onto something here. It's different enough. I'm gonna have to bring some death metal into it. I'm gonna license this. Heraldry wings. Make this easier. Oh, those dragon wings. Bat wings. Are these vector? Yes, they are. Fuck me. Okay. Bats. This is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for. Perfect. Glad we found this artist. I'm definitely going to follow this guy. Or girl. I don't know which one they are. Doesn't say. He's got 3 pages, so we'll just go through all 3 of their pages. I wish I could follow them. Regular shields. Black and whites. Antique map frames. I'll save it. I don't think I want that, but I do like how it looks. Okay. This is cool. Do we see anything else that we could use to build this out, coupled with the stuff that we're going to use? Or we're going to do. I downloaded that, I think. Yep, that's licensed. Oh. What is this? This guy's art is amazing. We found the jackpot, everybody. hit the jackpot. I wonder how much they get off of a licensed piece. How much they keep. Look at this. It's cool. It's very cool. I mean, they put it here, so they must know what they make off of it. I mean, you put it everywhere. Like, that's just the rule. All right. I think that helped a ton. So let's look up Gothic heraldry. Let's see what we get when we do Gothic heraldry. Let's try this again. Hey, Jay. Let's see. So Gothic heraldry gives us stuff like this. Because we definitely want a mix of like Gothic, Baroque. Oh, that is gorgeous. Metal frame. I can make that though. Easily with filters. I like the Baroque frame a lot. And I'm really tempted to merge these two styles together. I'm gonna keep bumping. Let's go to libraries. It was under frames. Let's find that Baroque one that we looked at. Ah. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, buddy. Just doing our thing. This here is very much up my alley for this fantasy frame. And I think it fits the style of what we're looking for. I'm going to put monster ornamental frame. I'm just curious. I've never searched this before. Monster ornamental frame. We've seen some of these already. This isn't new. Okay. All right. So I like these two. This one's so good. I'll show you why I want these vectors, because they're not going to be vector when we're done. They're going to be metal frames. They're going to match our style. So we're going to do this. So monster frame. This is a JPEG. I don't like that this is a JPEG. I was hoping this was vector. That's my fault. It's okay. It's okay. Nope. We'll still use it as a mock-up. So this is also cool. So now that we've done that, let's pull Photoshop back up. Okay. Now let's check something. I'm just pure curiosity, right? So we're gonna bring one more of these over. Actually, no, we'll just use this one. Let's go into Illustrator. We know we like this, right? So let's just cut it. Let's paste it. And then let's just do it as a pixel perfect object. That was my concern. How blurry it would be. So let's blow it up to where it matches the frames. I just want to apply some filters to it as is and see what it looks like. So let's just do that. See, we shouldn't have done pixel. We should have done vector. You can already see how messed up this is. Like, it's really blurry. It doesn't look the best. So let's delete it. Let's paste it again. Let's do it as a smart object. See if that makes a difference. We may need to rescale this in Illustrator. is I have a feeling that it is too, lines are too thick. See the line work? How fucked up that looks? I'm not a fan of what I did, but not the point. I wanted to see what we could do with a little bit of textural work. I'll have to split it up, obviously. We have our texture. We can run it down to be beaten a little more. We don't want it too much because too much depth is going to be too whooped on. We can do a color overlay for the cards. I'm going to do a gradient overlay. We're going to use our normal. Like so. Oh, okay. Color overlay. So if we do that, and we go back in here, and we grab grab this, go back in here, paste it as a smart object, and we increase the scale and snap it to the other one and hit enter. Okay, so it gives us the lines over it that we want, right? And I can change the color of the lines in the other one. But we're getting somewhere now. We're getting somewhere now. And we could give it a stroke, texture it, bevel and emboss it. Instead of inner bevel, we do a stroke emboss. And let's upgrade the stroke size. Like so. And you have to zoom in. And okay here. This might work. This might work. I'd have to gut the middle and make it a square, which I can do in Illustrator, but I am not opposed to this look. Not opposed to this look. This might work. All right. I like where this is going. Let's turn some of these off really quick. I just want to see it by itself. Without the numbers. We'll leave the color background pieces. And then I'm going to grab the outside of this object. Ooh, nope, wrong one. Like so. And let's just create a folder. And let's create a mask. We'll reverse it. We'll mask it. Well, that's weird. That is not masking the way it should. Why? Weird. Normally you mask this and it masks the group. It does it one way, but it's not doing it this way. Fuck is going on? All right, let me deselect this. Let's save this. I'm just gonna merge these. Nope, can't do that either. Let's rasterize them. Now let's try it. Because it shouldn't do that. It should be fine. Because this is just an inverse. That's so fucking wild to me. Look at that. It's inverse just this then? Oh, because the edge is off. What's up, Katie? Our chat bot doesn't work. We've been screwing with that a decent amount today. For some reason, it doesn't do what we want it to do. I'm gonna have to fight with it after stream. Let's deselect this. Let's go back to here and here. Let's transform. But there's no latency. There's no lag, which I really like. If I'm talking to you guys, like I see things in pretty much real time. Let's bring this all the way in. It's okay. We'll figure it out. I'm not worried. Well, if it's not going to let me do what I want, I'm going to do it my way. We're just going to paint a fucking mask. I'm going to be a pain in the ass. Hard round brush. Yeah, I'm going to basically, as soon as 8:30 comes here, I'm going to reboot this one. And we're going to see if I can fix it. So I think we make that a square. I think this will work great. I can go through, I can shade it, I can color it. Once it's done, it should work pretty well. I just did a blue, right? So like, if we go through and do a color overlay, and we do a green for those Streamloots cards, and we do like faded versions, we do opacity 100, okay. Like that. We do normalize. Let's do overlay. Like that. Let's change the direction of our gradient so it goes across. Let's do the scale. No, I want it vertical, I think. Like this. Right? So we have this nice gradient scale. And then we can do the opacity like so. I'll have to bring the center in, but regardless, for this it looks good. Yeah, happy birthday, Katie. So we go like that. Put this at a 90 instead. Up one. Okay, so now we have our texture. Color. And I can color all this stuff, right? So let's do an inner shadow. Let's do it in a dark green. Okay. Let's see. I need to see what it looks like if I size it. I don't think the inner shadow's gonna look. Inner glow. Normal. Opacity 100. Let's do a bright green. Like so. So now we get this. I think this works. I think this will look good on stream over top of our current overlays, this style. So this is going to be the thing I sit and play with tonight, do some detail work, crank a couple out. The only thing I'm worried about, and because I'm obviously going to have to change this text doesn't work here. It's too small. So I'm going to have to find a way to convert it into a square, bring it all out, make my own elements. And I think with these being here, right, because we have this wonderful set piece from this artist, I think I can gut this biatch and bring it back together. Right? So if I go over to here and we have it organized, they basically just did a paint under. And these are all just individual lines and shapes that they made. Right? So much work, by the way. I hate doing this stuff. This is not my style of art. Can I do it? Yes. Do I want to? No. So what I can do is I should be able to isolate forms, separate this, and make a version. Because the aspects of this that I want this frame here in the middle, right? I want this. I want this bottom. I want the side pieces, which I have. I want this one here. And then I just want to gut this piece and use a different frame. That's my guess. So to test this, just quickly, out of just morbid curiosity, yep, that's what I thought. All right, cool. I'm gonna have to mess with it, but I'm definitely gonna be able to do this. So we are not gonna save that. Let's open up this other one that we found. And you go to assets. And our first show is next Monday. So I got my work cut out from this week. Frames. Huh. Oh, I put him in the wrong fucking spot. I'm an idiot. I put all the things that I wanted in the wrong spot. So let's put this back into frames. And now I want to look at this one. So we got mythological monsters. This is dope. I think I can use this. And again, all he's done, all the artist has done is shaded it, right? Like that's it. I can export and make my own version of this and shade it and it'll be fine. So I like this one. And then we have our... this can go back into assets. I don't even know what that is. We have antique frames. So this is the other one. And I'm thinking I can take this, right? This, take the globe off of it. Or maybe this one. And redress it. And use this one here. And we can redress those in our own file using some of these assets to bring the metal in. And we also have the bat wings. The reactions do work though, Katie. If you have Streamloots up, your reactions work, so the twerking worm will work. And now we have these bat wings he has as well. And I really dig this set here. And I dig this set here. So we can put these together. Probably use that. Ooh, what are those? Those are cool looking. So now we have 3 aspects that we can use. Let's look at the version 1. And then these kits have some cool wings that we could gut and use. Some cool demon, old school looking pieces. Knight helm. And a skull and a crown. And this crown could be perfect. Where these lions holding the card frame also could be used. So we got enough aspects now. Huh? Nice. Yeah, it's Katie's B-Day. So all these elements, these are all perfect. And then this is the last heraldry wings one. I haven't opened it yet. Wanted to look at. So we have these two. So this gives us everything we need. Oh, look at these little flies. Those are nice. Those are great little vector images. All right. Boom, 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 beam, and beam. Okay? We got everything. So let me close this. And then I want to do one more. These are all tests, right? Bring this in. The other option is we use those assets with this asset. And I kind of am digging this idea of bringing these two together. Right? Like so. We take this down to here. I don't know if you can see that, but the depth that it adds over top of it to give us like some depth to the layers. Like, I'm not opposed to this. So now we grab how do I want to do this? Probably I'm gonna have to wand it, I think. Let's just grab this. Let's mask it. Okay. A little too far. Let's cut it. Let's mask it. Let's paste it. Let's create this again. Why are these overlapping? That is very weird. This is not how they normally overlap. They're usually per artboard. These artboards might be too close together. I'll make a new file when I do this. I won't be using this one, but what I wanted to do was this. And transform it and then blow it up. Right? Let's do layer edit. Let's line it up like so. Move it over a touch. And then we're going to do this. We'll do drop shadow. Solid. No distance. Just size. Okay. I'm thinking maybe a combo of the two as a rough. What do you guys think? Something merging these together. I think this might be good. Like this kind of like putting the two pieces together, giving the aspect, having the frame be solid, doing a color for each frame on the inside for the common, rare, epic, and legendary. Put an icon in the corner here, like one of the faces, one of them up here. But I think I would mirror this top part to the bottom part. I think. But I like where this is going. I like where this is going. I mean, this is our thought process through the day today. I definitely don't want the first one, but I like the other ones. Let me blow this up on the screen for you guys. Like, this is pretty solid. Switch back to the other music here. This looks good. All right, so with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this stream. I love how this is coming out, but I'm going to reboot right away, and I'm going to do troubleshooting. I'm going to reboot OBS, and I'm going to see if we can figure out why the chat commands aren't working. So give me like 2 minutes here. I'm going to save this file. We're going to close this. Yeah, but what I don't like, this is going to be a card DK, and I want something around the edge, because otherwise it's just going to be a weird card that plays on screen with nothing to it. I'm going to have to put an edge around it or something, so that's the part I'm going to have to play with, but I ain't worried. I agree, maybe the weighting. We'll see. But I like the direction. I love this triple layer kind of feel as it kind of gives depth, especially just for an example. If I were to do this, and this is just me thinking out loud before I quit the stream, if I drop shadow this, right, 100% this, move it in a touch, no distance, and we had spread, now we get this really deep layer to it. And you go like that. Like boom, boom, boom. Layer it back. I like this. I like it. Picasso. All right. Let's go to end broadcast here. I'm gonna reboot in like 2 seconds. See if we can get this to work the way we want. We're just gonna close this out. You guys see my backdrop. Let's go to my solo GM. Just in case anyone is watching this in the future, thank you for watching our first YouTube live stream. We're going to be streaming every Monday and Tuesday on the second, third, and fourth Monday and Tuesday of every month with our Dragonlance. Don't worry, there'll be more coming as well for content, but this is the concept behind the show and how it's going to work for the Chronicles of Design. We're just doing some rough testing today. I'll be back in like 2 minutes as we do some more testing, so if you're interested, come join me again, everybody.